Welcome to a new episode on the BT Plus channel. Today, we dive deep into the professional career of the individual who did not just change the shape of the YouTube platform, but completely redefined the concept of fame, influence, and digital entrepreneurship in the 21st century, Jimmy Donaldson, known globally as MrBeast. The story began in 2012 in a small town in North Carolina. At the time, Jimmy was a 13-year-old teenager uploading videos from his bedroom using a modest computer and a low-quality microphone. During that period, his channel, then named MrBeast 6000, drifted between various types of content, from Minecraft gameplay to videos estimating the wealth of famous YouTubers. However, what no one noticed then was that this boy wasn't just playing, he was studying. Jimmy was obsessed with what he calls the algorithm. He would spend entire days analyzing click-through rates and audience retention percentages. He spent hours on calls with a small circle of online friends, swapping data and analyzing every single frame of their videos to discover exactly what makes a viewer stay and what makes them click away. In 2016, after years of attempts that hadn't yet achieved massive viral success, Jimmy decided to drop out of college only 2 weeks after enrolling, betting everything on YouTube. He told his mother that he would rather be poor and do what he loved than follow a conventional path. This marked the beginning of his grind phase, characterized by grueling endurance challenges. The video that triggered his explosion in popularity was "I counted to 100,000, a task that was technically simple but humanly monumental. He sat in front of a camera for over 40 consecutive hours, just counting numbers. This video wasn't just a display of patience. It was a message to the audience and to the YouTube algorithm that he was willing to exert an effort no other creator was prepared to match. Following the success of the counting video, a new chapter began in his career: stunt philanthropy. Jimmy received his first brand deal worth $5,000, and instead of spending it on himself, he went directly to a homeless person, gave him the money, and filmed the reaction. Jimmy discovered a magic formula. The more he gave away, the more views he got, and the more views he got, the more sponsorship money he secured, allowing him to give away even more in the next video. He moved from distributing thousands to hundreds of thousands, eventually organizing challenges where winners received houses, cars, or even private islands. Jimmy's ambitions expanded beyond just giving away money to building unforgettable visual experiences. He began constructing massive studios and hiring an army of producers, editors, and engineers. In one of his most famous professional milestones, he recreated the sets of the Squid Game series with stunning accuracy at a cost exceeding $3.5 million, $2 million for production, and $1.5 million in cash prizes. That video broke global records, gaining over 100 million views in just a few days, confirming that MrBeast was no longer just a YouTuber, but a full-scale media institution competing with Hollywood studios. His career did not stop at entertainment. It took an unprecedented humanitarian and environmental turn. He launched the Team Trees campaign, which raised over $20 million to plant 20 million trees worldwide, followed by Team Seas, which aimed to remove 30 million pounds of trash from the oceans. Jimmy didn't just collect donations. He filmed the process to show people the tangible impact of their contributions, creating a deep bond of trust with his audience. He also established Beast Philanthropy, a charity integrated into his business model where all proceeds from the channel go toward building villages, drilling water wells in Africa, providing prosthetic limbs, and even funding surgeries to restore sight to 1,000 blind people. On the commercial side, Jimmy demonstrated genius in diversifying his income streams to sustain his expensive productions. He launched MrBeast Burger, a virtual restaurant concept that expanded to thousands of locations almost overnight. He then introduced Feastables, a chocolate brand that wasn't just a food product, but an interactive experience, merging retail with the chance to win extravagant prizes, allowing it to compete with global confectionery giants. What distinguishes MrBeast's professional journey is his philosophy of extreme reinvestment. Jimmy lives a relatively modest life, often sleeping in his office while funneling nearly every penny of his multi-million-dollar monthly revenue back into the next video. He strives to make every video better than the last, whether through fast-paced editing that leaves no room for boredom or through the sheer scale of the concept. He has become the benchmark by which all digital creators measure success, proving that YouTube is a field for those with the vision, patience, and audacity to dream of ideas others deem impossible. Today, Jimmy stands as the most subscribed individual creator on the platform, with ambitions that go far beyond numbers. He seeks to change the world and leave a legacy that lasts long after the cameras are turned off. His journey from a boy counting seconds in his room to the leader of a global media and philanthropic empire is a story of passion without limits and relentless hard work. Thank you for following these details about the life of one of the greatest content creators of our time on the BT Plus channel.